The $50,000 lesson in humility. Are you really smarter than the market? In investing, there's a painful paradox most people learn the hard way. The harder you try to prove you're smart, the more likely the market is to humble you. In The Simple Path to Wealth, J.L. Collins doesn't present himself as a financial genius. He presents himself as someone who spent decades learning one critical skill: accepting his own limits. And that humility became his biggest advantage. Instead of chasing complex strategies that promise outperformance but deliver stress and noise, Collins built his philosophy on three solid pillars. Together, they gave him the most powerful form of wealth there is: the ability to say no to what he doesn't want. 1. The $50,000 wake-up call. Am I Warren Buffett? Collins openly admits he once burned $50,000 on a gold mining stock called Moriah International, hoping for a quick win. That failure exposed what he calls the smart person's trap, the belief that intelligence alone lets you pick winning stocks. From that mistake came a simple, grounding question: am I Warren Buffett? If the answer is no, and for almost all of us it is, then it's time to stay humble. Rather than trying to win high-risk bets that can wipe you out, Collins chose a more reliable path: accept the market's average return. Here's the irony: accepting average returns puts you ahead of most investors over time. Financial humility beats intellectual ego consistently. 2. A 50% savings rate, buying back your freedom. To Collins, saving isn't about deprivation, it's about building independence. Living on half your income doesn't just grow your investments faster, it builds resilience. Your savings become escape fuel. They give you leverage, they give you choices. When you don't need every paycheck to survive, you can walk away from bad jobs, unfair deals, and toxic environments. You stop selling your time cheaply and start owning your days. 3. Breaking the chain called debt. Collins sees debt as a modern form of servitude. Debt doesn't just cost money, it steals options. He's so firm on this that he avoids even car loans. Why? Because a financed luxury car isn't just a vehicle, it's a contract that quietly forces you to tolerate stress, pressure, and work you might otherwise refuse. True wealth, in his view, is owning what you have outright rather than letting your possessions own you. 4. Stop timing the market. Start sleeping better. Trying to predict market ups and downs, Collins realized, is a loser's game. Even professional fund managers with advanced data and teams fail 82% to 99% of the time in the long run. So he stopped playing. Instead of reacting to headlines and forecasts, he chose simplicity: own the entire market. This approach lets you benefit from capitalism's natural self-cleaning process. Weak companies disappear, stronger ones take their place, without constant decision-making or emotional stress. Less guessing, more peace. The real secret. In J.L. Collins' world, wealth doesn't come from dramatic wins or flashy moves. It comes from discipline, from simplicity, from the humility to avoid the traps that intelligence itself can create. The market doesn't reward those who try to look smart. It rewards those who stay patient, consistent, and grounded. And sometimes, the smartest move is knowing when not to play.